Hello. I'm out today. It's spitting rain right now, and it's been very wet out here the past few days. Everything is soaked. But I was able to find some damp material, that twigs and such that we're going to use in the foldable barbecue. Now this one here is a little thinner metal, of course, $4 at the dollar store. But I wanted to try it with wood. It's meant to have charcoal in it for barbecuing and such, but I want to try it with some wood and see if I can boil some water, because if I can boil water in this with wood, I can use it for cooking as well. I was able to bring it in my haversack, and I put this Velcro strap on it. There it is there. I took the pins here and just wrapped an elastic around it just to keep it together. I slide this in here and then I'm able to carry it. You can do whatever you like, but that's what I came up with. So we're going to put it together and see if we can start a fire. Some of the larger ones on here right now. That there will allow as a fire lay, because that's damp sand I put in there, and that's going to keep some of the heat from going down into the bottom. It's still going to get heat, but it can save the bottom from burning out as quickly. So I'm just going to make an upside down fire with this. I'll load it up and then light it. Now what I've done is I've built that all up, and this here is going to burn down rather quickly, so I can let it burn down, add to it, then add my grate. This here will allow me to start it, and then we can go from there. As you see, it's going well, and this is a good test for this as well, because there's a lot of heat in that fire. I'm going to let it burn down, of course, but now I can go and get my water, bring it up, get some more wood that I can throw on periodically as needed, and we're good to go. I'm going to knock this down a little bit and see if I can put this grill on. I also brought out leather gloves so I can move the grill around and such if I need to. Use a stick, lift this off, and so on. So that's on there. Let's just see how she does. I was going to bring a different bag out here, and I chose the haversack. The gloves in my other bag. So, this is where you make yourself a set of tongs and you're good to go. A set of tongs can be this easy. That in the center. Right there, you just split it down, take a stick, wedge it in there, and now I have a set of tongs. Split it down a little bit more. I don't want to break it. There we go. They're not perfectly straight, but that's what matters. I'm going to throw some more wood on it though. This would be great for cooking steak on. Right now it's mostly all coals. That's damp. I let that burn down a little bit too low. But still, it's good heat coming off it. The good thing is that those steady coals, they would be great for grilling, actually. Where I'm trying to boil water, I want flames, but it's working rather well. And I am using damp wood. You get the dampness out of the wood that I just put on, and that will burst into flames. So, I just got to keep an eye on it. We've got some nice bubbles down there. I'll give you a look there in a few. It's boiling. Got a rolling boil right there. It was really boiling before I took the lid off, but still you've got a rolling boil. With a few twigs. I'm just going to let that burn out and then see how it held up. So there it is. And when I flipped it, a couple of these came out. So that's one thing you have to watch, because if you turn it upside down, they can come out and such, because they're just pressed in there. But I'll try to turn this over. And the bottom is fine. And you have a little bit of the paint burning, but I mean, that's just the way it goes. I mean, you set that level and it stays level. So this is definitely usable again, for sure. For sure. And yeah, the bottom, it didn't even burn the paint. Like you can see there, it's still as good as new. So yeah, it worked well. Very impressed with it. As for the grill fits on it perfectly. Grill's fine. Didn't warp at all. Yeah. For $4, it may not last you a real long time, but I can definitely come out and have another outing with this for sure. And I boiled water, so I definitely could have cooked eggs, which take hardly no time. With the coals I had, I could have cooked steak. I'm liking it. Nice budget piece of gear that is lightweight, backpackable, and compact. But don't expect it to do you know, outstanding things. It's flimsy material, although it can get you by. It's meant to be a charcoal barbecue, and with the size and such, yeah, I could see it being very good for that. Definitely worth a couple cups of coffee for sure. Thanks for watching. Take care.